Hey guys, I'm back. Ashley Pickens. I am here in Memphis, Tennessee. If you are new to this channel, quick rundown. Been in real estate 16 years as an investor, real estate agent, real estate broker, and most people know that I am an auctioneer. So yes, I auction off foreclosures. Yes, that's what I do. So today's video is all about the foreclosure process, like the timeline. So if you're interested in learning that, keep watching. Okay, so first of all, I want you to remember that depending on where you live is going to depend on your foreclosure process and timeline. So there's judicial foreclosures, non-judicial foreclosures, and then like a power of sale. Judicial is exactly what it sounds like. The lender is going to take you to court. A lot of times, like I know they have those in Florida and other states. So those foreclosures can last because you got to go through court. They got to schedule a court date. You can contest it, all that kind of stuff. So those can drag on for maybe 3, 4, 5 months. Okay. I live in Tennessee. We're a non-judicial state. So basically the lender will just file a notice of default or a notice of sale once you get probably 3 or 4 months behind, and they don't have to go to court. They just file that notice of sale and then set your auction date, and then that's it. HUD just released a report, 4 million people behind on their mortgage. I'm sure it's way more than that, but we can go with 4 million. So I hate when people are always like, well, how did they end up in foreclosure? Like, how are they losing their house? Y'all, life be lifing. Once you are late, like 30 days, you already know. You know they're going to be calling. They're going to be emailing you. They're going to be sending you letters. Let me say this right now. Don't ignore the letters, okay? If you are behind on your mortgage right now, don't ignore the letters. Don't ignore the phone calls. Don't ignore your emails. Y'all communicate with your lender. Talk to them. They offer all kinds of assistance right now. Modification, forbearance, all kinds of assistance. Communicate with your lender. The worst thing you can do is nothing once you get behind on your mortgage. Actually speed up the process if you ignore them, okay? So just talk to your lender. Is probably going to send you a demand letter or notice to accelerate, notice of default. Different lenders call them different things. Demand letter, notice of default, or notice to accelerate. Basically saying you have 30 days to bring your mortgage current, okay? You need to pay the entire amount or foreclosure proceedings will start at this point. You can still work with your lender. Your lender is still open to talking to you, you know, working out an arrangement with you. Okay, y'all, because let's be honest, nobody gets married to get divorced. Nobody expects to lose their job, or nobody expects a virus to hit our country, hit our whole world, and shut down everything. You know, so there's so many reasons that can cause someone to get behind on their mortgage. Okay, so now we're at month 4. You have not paid your mortgage in 4 months. At this point, your lender is probably going to turn the file over to their attorney. Okay, the bank is still in it, but they're letting the attorney handle all the phone calls, paperwork, and the auction. Okay, so once the bank turns your file over to their attorney, now you will incur attorney fees. Y'all, and those attorney fees are no joke. So now they've added probably $1,200, $3,000, $4,000 to your balance now once it goes to the attorney. Okay. Okay. So at this point, once the attorney has your file, they are going to file what is called a notice of sale. Okay. I filed plenty of notices of sale with the Land and Records, the deeds office here in Memphis and Mississippi. Okay. The notice of sale basically says that if this house will be going up for auction if the homeowner cannot pay by this date. Usually here it seems like it's about 30 days they give you. They're going to file this notice of sale. I'm going to warn you, like I warn all of my other clients or people that call me. The notice of sale basically lets everybody know that your house is going up for auction. It's notifying the public. If there's any interested parties, if there's some liens on the house, if there's somebody interested in buying it, this is letting them know, hey, this house is going up for auction. It's also letting all of these investors know that your house is going up for auction. So along with the lender and the attorneys calling you at this point, all of these investors are going to start calling you. They're going to start driving by your house. They're going to start leaving notices on your door. Other attorneys, like bankruptcy attorneys, they're going to start reaching out to you. I advise everybody, do not let people in your house that you do not know, okay? Do not sign any paperwork from people that you do not know, okay? Don't do it. Okay. The day you get your demand letter and the actual sale date can be 2 or 3 months. I file the notice of sale here, and once I file it, it's usually 30 days after I file is the auction date, okay? Okay, you guys, so the date of sale, your auction date is not your move out date, okay? And I know if you get a paperwork saying that your house is going up for auction, you're real nervous. I know you are, but this is not your move out date, but it is close, okay? So if you're at this point, if you have gotten a notice of sale in the mail, if you know your house is up for auction, y'all talk to the bank. Talk to them. Let them know you live in the house, okay? Let them know you want to keep your house. You're still there. Try to work out something with the bank, okay? You usually still have enough time to make arrangements or pay your past due balance all the way up to your auction date, and usually past your auction date too. Let me be honest. So the date of your auction, you guys, there's a couple things you can do. You can try to get your auction postponed. Do not wait until the last minute to get your auction postponed. And you're going to need a reason of why you want it postponed. Are you trying to pay? Are you trying to sell your house? That's a way you can postpone a foreclosure. You can tell the bank, hey, I'm about to sell, and they'll probably postpone it. You can file bankruptcy. That is another option that you have, you guys. You just have to contact a bankruptcy attorney and figure out your options. If you are within probably 24 hours of your auction, bankruptcy is probably going to be your last resort, honestly. And I'm just giving you your options of what you can do if you find yourself in this situation. Okay, so if your property goes up for sale at the auction and it sells to someone else, to a third party, okay, you will usually, from what I see, the guys who buy at the auction, they are going to reach out to you. If they've purchased your home, they're going to reach out to you. They're probably going to try to work something out with you, maybe cash for keys, see how much time you need to be out of that property. They are going to try to work with you directly, okay? If the lender say it goes up for auction and it doesn't sell at auction, that buys you a little bit more time. That buys you some more time, or it reverts back to the bank. So now the bank has taken possession of your home, okay? Then what is called, they're probably going to file an eviction with the court, okay? It's going to take a little time depending on where you live. The court system might be backed up, so it might take a little time, but they're going to go through the necessary processes to get you evicted from your home. But you'll be notified, you'll know when your court date is, all of that. Also, there's what is called redemption period. There is a redemption period. It depends on what state you live in, okay? That means even after your house goes up for auction and it sells, there's a time period where you can redeem your house. You're going to have to pay all the fees, all the past due fees, late fees, attorney fees. But if you can pay that, you can redeem your house back. You can get your house back, okay? So all hope is not lost. If you can come up with the money even after the auction, there's a chance you can get your house back, okay? But again, I cannot stress enough, you guys, communicate with your lender, okay? Hopefully this was helpful. It shed a little light on the timeline. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. YourAgentAshley. If you have any questions, leave them below. Email me. Hopefully this was helpful. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I have another example, if you're still here watching, of a woman here who moved here. Her and her husband moved here, moved to Memphis from California, moved here, just bought a house, just Y'all, the story is the saddest story ever. Just bought a house. They were still living in their apartment because they were getting their house painted before they moved in. The day before they moved in, her husband died. Okay? Husband died. Hadn't even moved into the house yet. Okay? So now, and she had a 2-year-old baby. 2-year-old baby. Moves into the house. Husband never spent a night in the house. Okay? So now it's her. She does not have a job. Moves into this house with a $1,700 mortgage payment and a 2-year-old baby. Okay? And needless to say, y'all, she was in foreclosure. You know what I mean? So, I'll put some pictures up of her house. When she called me, like, y'all, every time I go over to her house, she was crying. It's like a really sad story. And the house, beautiful house, you know, but she can't afford $1,700. When I walked in there, she had just sold like all of her furniture because she was trying to keep the lights on. Like, she was cleaning houses, doing whatever she could do to keep the lights on and keep her baby fed. And that meant selling dining room, kitchen, living room furniture. The house had a swimming pool. I will put up pictures of the swimming pool. Like, y'all know how much it costs to keep up a swimming pool? That's why I'm giving everybody grace. That's why I understand, you know, you just never know. Life can punch you in your face. You know what I mean? So hopefully this video helped anybody and just let you know, like, you're not alone. You know, if you can't afford your house, it's okay. You know what I mean? It is okay. So, okay, now I'm through for real this time. I'm done for real this time. Okay, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.